Feature Friday.
The freshest. Alright, so you guys told us that there is this Filipino band that plays Latin music. And this specific group, it's called Sabor Latino.
Which means Latin flavor.
Correct. Efra was incredibly excited about this because it's all about the freaking Latin percussion display. And,
yeah, dude, I don't know where this guy's fucking from, but he's good.
So he wants to share with all of you, and I think it's a very vintage video, and I think it's a really good representation of what we stand all the time saying, that is that Latinos and Filipinos are basically one people.
Yeah, basically. It's also, I don't know if that's why I wanted to check out this video. The reason why I wanted to check out this video
just stands for one more, you know?
Yeah, it's also quite impressive, you know, how many different parts of the world. Like, you know, Japan is also quite well known for having insane salsa bands.
Correct.
Actually, one of the most popular salsa bands in the world is actually from Japan. I forget the name, but the lady's fucking fantastic, and the little Japanese percussionist they have is quite a small guy, but unbelievable. And here, this is from the Philippines, and it was just so impressive to watch. I've already seen bits and bobs of this, so I just want to show you guys sections of it, because I don't know if they're still performing. This is quite old.
Yeah.
But from what you guys have told me, it's like they were considered one of the best Latin bands in the Philippines. So go on, without any further bloody ado.
Vaya congas! This sir is
I don't know where he's from though, because I can't tell.
Also, the video's resolution doesn't really aid you much.
Alright, so what the girls playing is called, how do you play? Talk over it.
Called
clave. Then the timbales are those drum looking things. And then I think most of you know what a conga is. Ta tan tan. Ta tan tan. Even the singer is so like Latin, the girl.
Woo! His switch is brilliant.
So
I mean,
what the reason why that's so impressive, there's also one of my favorite bits is here. I'll go bit by bit on why this is so impressive. Because obviously I think it's quite cool that you know, that is basically how we grew up playing this type of stuff. And actually that song, our father's band used to cover that song as well.
Yeah, used to sing it.
Well, Lucha used to sing it. I was trying to find if we had any
Gloria
videos
Stefan.
of it. Yeah, Gloria Stefan. But I can't find any videos of us doing that. It's so annoying. Because so at the time we were performing, it was like MySpace era. Actually, one of our albums was in MySpace, I remember.
Correct.
And it's still there, but you can't hear it. I don't know why the file doesn't work or anything like that.
Well, I don't think it would.
Because I think, but MySpace still works though.
Does it?
Yeah, it still exists.
Oh my god, that's dangerous. I should look into that.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope this video does really well, so many people go. And try
really?
and search Walucha on MySpace. Because Vale had MySpace. I didn't. I was too young. But YouTube wasn't a thing. Like, it wasn't a thing at all.
At least not in South America.
No, it did exist. But it wasn't, again, like a thing. Like, maybe you had fucking 7 creators and the most they had was like 2,000 subscribers. And
It's like, it's all about the cat videos.
it was even prior to that. It was just dog shit and cat videos. It was just 2007, 2006 YouTube.
Yeah, that was a dark YouTube.
It's weird YouTube. It was just bizarre.
Correct.
And
Dark era.
Exactly. It was like, imagine forums.
Dark ages of YouTube.
Yeah, and then
Correct.
2008, 2009 is cat videos. 2010 more cat videos. And then it sort of turns into the creators things that it is now. But I'm so pissed at that. But anyways, the reason why that's so impressive is because the bread and butter of Latin music,
Yes.
it's this geezer, the guy on the left, right? He also seems to sing, which is fucking impressive. But he's the bread and butter of everything. The girl, usually, the lead vocalist, she is what you call, like the adorno. She is what you call what makes that Christmas tree beautiful, which is the ornaments, the lights.
The showgirl.
Exactly. And they've really maintained that sort of core perspective. And we can tell you confidently that they fucking are nailing it because
that's what we did.
not only what we did, but that's how you grew up. That's the bands you look up to.
Yes.
Those, you know what I mean?
Yes. Actually, and it's funny enough because as you grow up in South America, like you do in the Philippines or anything, there's always a soloist or a group or a band that will make it global or will be in every single festival or in every show. And I think one of the biggest female role models in South America was Olga Tañón.
Yep.
and Gloria Estefan, of course. But they used to bring in every single show. They used to bring the whole band, and that's what made them so iconic. So they wouldn't just show up with dancers and do the whole shebang of it's a soloist performance, but they would bring their whole full band. You know, a 15-piece band with metal sections and you name it. Plus dancers.
Yep.
For whatever the set might be, even if it was like 6-minute long set, they would do the whole shebang. And this particular performance that we're seeing here by Sabor Latino is hitting the nail in the head by like the essentials that you need in Latin music, and it's so cool.
Put this up. Listen to this shit.
Oh, okay! I love this song. It's Mark Anthony.
Shiva has the choreo and shit. Here we go, lads.
Ooh, senor. Woo! Okay, hit me with the elbow. Elbow action. Oh yeah.
That's hard, dude.
All I can see is Minnie you doing that. Okay, multitasking. Ay! Bro, this is taking me back years.
Oh fuck, the drummer sings.
Oh, everybody's singing. Everybody's singing. This is freaking brilliant.
Yeah, double keyboard setup.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Woo! Yes,
So
sir.
here's the question: why the fuck is this popular in the Philippines, right?
Correct.
Because that doesn't make much sense. Apart, Bali's being nice and all that stuff. Like, there's obviously a lot of similarities culturally speaking, right? But like, let me put it in this, so you get the perspective where I'm coming from. Tagalog or OPM, like like you never hear that stuff in like Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil. Well, Brazil doesn't. Well, salsa and merengue are pretty popular in Brazil. But Chile, Argentina, you will never hear any music from the Philippines, right? Which I'm obviously trying to change that shit because it's good music. But you would never hear that.
Yeah.
I think perhaps why like Latin music, especially salsa merengue, has maybe reached the borders of like Asia. It's maybe because it's a whole bloody continent's music.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Could,
like
yeah.
it's not just one country. It's like it's a whole continent basically.
Yeah.
The whole of South America knows salsa and plays merengue and salsa.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why. But why was there interest to even create a band?
And
that means
why
there must be a market for
No,
it.
and the thing is like the audience, the people actually liked it because they deemed it as one of the best Latin bands if not the best Latin band in the Philippines. So
This video is like 13 years old.
at least, and I think that at least I think it's a.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay. It's a great freaking. Oh yeah, 2008. Wow, man.
They had a website, saborlatino.com and stuff.
Oh wow, cool.
Shit was proper, dude. They
I
were doing
wonder
well.
I wonder what they're up to. If they disbanded, what's happening? Is there any other Latin bands that are now in parties or anything like that you might know that you've heard of? I mean, this is one interesting situation right here.
Yes.
I got a lot of questions about it.
And I think also like just Filipino artists in general are so adaptable, and I think the
Yes.
Filipino what would you call it, market, the music, not heads, but just people that like music, because everyone likes music in the Philippines. I think they're also quite open-minded in that sense of they like sounds, they like different things,
And they like experimenting.
live music.
I think overall it's.
I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's because the musicians in the Philippines are so open into experimenting with new styles, new rhythms, and integrating that into actual music.
Yep.
It's really interesting. Again, if you're a musician, if you are there, let us know what your perspectives are of
Latin, is there
Latin
like Latin
music.
stuff?
Yeah.
Send us videos.
Okay, goodbye.